Okay, in my buddy's 458, and his transmission switches are just starting to get tacky. So I have another set. I'm going to swap these out. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So very straightforward. Just going to take these 4 screws on here. It's a metric hex key Allen key. Okay, so this is a 3mm Allen key. Okay, just want to be correct on that. Okay, after you get the 4 screws out, very simple. Just lift up the bezel and you'll see 1 electrical connector. Now, you know, this does have like a little snap. I don't know, in some cars maybe it's going to be connected to the side, but obviously you just got to pull this connector apart. There's a little release tab here. I'm doing this with one hand, but just press the tab in and then you can pull out. There you go. Real simple. So now you have that out of the car, and then you got to get to the back side. We'll go to the bench and do this. Okay, so with the unit on a bench, you need to take out 2 fasteners per each switch to get out the 3 switch assemblies and the harness from the bezel. That's how we want you to send it to us. You don't have to go any further than that. We will actually take apart the switch itself to remove the button. Now, interesting enough, many customers have sent this bezel in to us, and every time that I can remember, these have been Allen keys. This is my buddy's 2013, and they're Phillips screws, which is very strange to me, and they also look mildly stripped, like somebody was messing with this before. So I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, but again, we're gonna take care of it. So be right back at you. Okay, so now I have all 3 switches and their harness out of the bezel. This is how you would send it in to us, okay? When we get them, we have a special tool to take this apart and pull the actual switch out. So we will do that. And I'm gonna swap these out right now. I already have refinished ones here. I'm gonna put them back in and get this car buttoned up for my friend. Okay, so we have our new refinished reverse PS and auto switches installed. You can see the contrast on these. Look at the difference in how vibrant our graphic is compared to the factory. And of course, you know, this button is starting to go. It's getting all tacky. But I mean, look at the drastic contrast. Nice white, vibrant graphic versus this dingy thing. And of course, these will illuminate at night just like the factory. So we'll get that put back in the car. Okay, so we're in the car ready to put this back in. So I want to show you something here. If we look at our switches against the climate control and you compare the whites, see how they're the same vibrance? But that's a factory part here. If you come up to the main VDA, they're dingy and ours are nice and vibrant. And I'm going to tell you what the reason is. There's a translucent white coating on here, just like we use with ours. Here, the white is the white of the plastic. They skip the translucent coating. So that's how you get a nice vibrant graphic, and all of our stuff is like this. So we make it all consistent. Looks actually better than OEM. Okay, here we're just gonna simply reconnect the connector. Again, I'm doing this with one hand. I'm gonna put the camera down to do this. Well, maybe I'll do it right here. Let's see how it works. Obviously, you gotta key it together correctly, and I've got it the wrong way. Again, doing this with one hand. So there you go. Snap it together. Make sure that the tab snaps. And once that's all set, just fish that back into the cavity. Again, doing this with one hand. So we'll fish that back in. Doesn't have to get real fancy. And we're gonna then put the fasteners back in, so we'll be right back. Okay, here you go, fasteners tightened, everything all set. So that's how you swap out the transmission switches in a Ferrari 458. Thanks for watching.